Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to Jenny's Corner. That's my amazing channel. And welcome to our incredible, my love, my heart, Get Sense with a Jenny. Now we say GSWEA. All right. Excited to have you here. You could be anywhere, but you're here to support, whether you're live, whether you're gonna replay. We appreciate you because you are phenomenal for your support. And while we're on that topic, like, share, subscribe to my channel. That's to show the support. And as you are supporting us, guess what? God is blessing you as well. Thank you so much. All right. In the studio, I need to get some chakra chakra or pom poms or something that I can use to celebrate my guests when they come on. So before I introduce this guest, he means the world to me. He's my first seed. He's an incredible human as young as he is. So his name is Blue Azogru, and I don't want to do an introduction, but I can't help it. I can't help it. Um, he's we always talk. Recently, we've been arguing just a little bit. Welcome, my coach and mentor. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much for being here. Always listen, as you live life, as we're getting older, find a support system, whether it's your family or friends that have become family, and some friends that become family are tighter than some family members. Hey, I'm just saying. And like they said, you're an average of the five people you hang around. And I love my circle. I'm loving my circle. We're growing, we're loving. So thank you so much for being here. All right, I digress. So welcome everybody in the future who's coming already. So I was talking about my guest. He's a young man who is very introspective. We talk a lot. We challenge each other. We talk. He asks me questions. I'm a very liberal, strict sort of kind of mom or parent, and I'm always open to learn more from him and his siblings. And I am excited. I am honored to bring on a. I don't see the fire in the chats. You guys, if you don't welcome him, listen. You all have to match my energy today. I'm so excited. I can explain. I cannot listen. I was even nervous, kind of get dressed to be here because I'm like, we didn't practice too much. I mean, what fact we didn't practice. We just kind of we okay. Let me be honest. We tried to rehearse. It didn't go well. It didn't go as planned. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let him be as natural, as authentic as he wants to be. Throw things at me, shock me with your wisdom, with your wisdom. Without further ado, I want to introduce an amazing human who I take very seriously. He's my 5 and 6. He's my 6. I'm a 5, or maybe the other way around. But anyway, Blue, as I go to the studio. Let me see. I don't see. They can't hear me. Can they hear me? I don't see anybody welcoming him. So until I see some hearts and some fire, he's not coming on this. Hey, I don't see any fire. I don't see any love. I don't see any. Well, I want to see. I want to see. That's my moderator welcoming him. I'm not seeing all the fires and everything. Fire, fire, fire. Clap, clap, clap. Yay. Woo, woo, woo. All right. Welcome to the studio. Blue. Hey, Sunny Boy. Hey, Boom Boom. Hey, all the names I call you.
Honestly, this is so this is different. Well, most of our conversations happen, away from a camera. So this is a nice change for once. Hi everybody, I'm Blue. She did all these introductions. I don't know why she's hyping me up so much. But I'm excited to be here though. Like,
Thank you. Thank you for being here. I know that we talk a lot about serious things, jovial things. We play a lot. And I always appreciate your take on you guys' version of my parenting, or just the idea of being parent and child. And I don't want to ever be in my head thinking I'm just parenting and all that good stuff. So when I approached you, I appreciated the topic and I wanted to ask you, and let's just go straight into it. But no, before that, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Who's
You
Blue?
already did.
Oh, that's
I'm
all?
your son. I haven't even like. I'm not. I'm blue. I. I don't know. What do I say to everybody else? I go to University of Houston. I'm in my third year, going on to my third year as a mechanical engineer. I'm about to
Sorry.
go kick some butt.
Hey.
Um, I'm saying everything. uh, and I have I have something for y'all today. She's been begging me to come on and uh, I don't know, show you guys something. And to be honest, I had no idea what that was for a while, but I have something prepared, and I think you will all like it, especially you parents, because the name of our show today, or the subtitle of our show
Topic.
today, is
A letter to parents. Woo. I'm excited yet I'm nervous because I'm like, what is he gonna say? Vivian says, listen to what she says. I hope you can see what they're typing up there. She says, I'm loving you guys.
thank you,
Woo-hoo. So this
thank
is
you.
typically how we are. I'm always excited, overly excited. If I'm in a bad mood, it lasts like for 2 seconds and I'm in a good mood. So this is me typically hyping up my kids all the time. I all
Nice.
right. What do you say?
I color my battery, so that bad those 2 seconds of bad mood is everything to me and everybody else in the house, really.
Do you guys hear that? He said, I'm his battery. He said that. So, okay, this is a backstory of how I became his battery, or how I knew that I was his battery or their battery.
Because
So I
you
started this
gave
thing.
birth to me.
But not everybody can say that, right? So
True.
I've started this thing where I have meetings with my kids where I want to know how I'm doing. It's not for everybody, because when the kids hit you with something, they're like, whoop, I didn't know I was doing that. So I started having meetings, honest meeting, from number one to all the way to number five. Hey, how am I doing? How are we doing? What would you like me to do better? Listen, it's good for, yes, we're African parents. We're parents, whether you're African or whatever, you are a parent, period. I think it's important to sometimes know how you're doing, right? So I asked them, how do they think I'm doing? How can I improve? What am I doing good? And what could I improve? Do you know every single one of my kids told me? Ian said he's 5. That's my last baby. Ian said he wants more responsibilities and he appreciates me loving on him. That makes me feel good because it shows that they're grateful for the good things I'm doing and he wants more responsibilities. And what he asked for are things that his hand could not even reach. But I was happy that he did. All right. And Blue said he wants me to spend more time with him. I don't know how to play his games and stuff, but he wants me to join him to kill those people in the thing. So and run and jog, and maybe I'll lose weight in the game by running around. So that's what he said. All right, no, I don't want to waste too much time and all that. But in the talk, he said that I'm his battery. I get them excited. Bad mood doesn't last long in this house. I honestly am a jovial, happy-go-lucky person all the time because it takes too much energy to be sad. Not that sad things would happen, not that bad things would happen, but honestly speaking, it's just better to veer to the side that makes you happier. I think when you laugh more and you smile more instead of clenching your butt or your arse, like the English would say, use that energy to find something to make you happy. I crack stupid jokes, and when they don't laugh, I'm like, oh, that wasn't funny. And then they bust out laughing anyway. You just have to laugh because seriously,
By
life don't
force.
that serious are big.
By
Anyway.
force.
Eh?
It's by force laughing, but
If it was but you guys still laugh. Even if it's fake laugh, you guys still laugh. And then it turns out to be a real laugh. I don't care. I will
mm,
force you to laugh. Anyway, back to the topic because I've talked for like, what, 8 minutes. So let's get back to the topic. I love it, letter to parents, because again, we don't really know how we're parenting until maybe something good or bad happens or whatever. So I like the topic you chose, a letter to parents. Why that topic? Why did you choose that to say a letter to parents? Why?
because honestly, we have to be direct in
Woohoo.
addressing issues. You have to be quick and we have to be direct. None of this snaky stuff. We don't wait until we get We don't wait until tension builds and then it all comes out in an argument and then everybody feels better because they learned something, but only after that really stressful period. I'm really
Woo.
confused why it took us getting to a heated session to for some truths to come out
Wow.
when I could just tell you directly. In fact, how did we even settle the matter so quickly? What did I do? I wrote you a letter, literally,
Did you
and you
guys hear
wrote me a
that?
letter.
Did you guys hear
Yeah,
that? So the
it's
go ahead, sorry.
no you.
So what he's saying, well, not to add to what he's saying, and to give you like a little genesis, we had a heated argument. We don't argue like that. It never gets to that point, but we had like a back and forth, really heated last week, I think. And we separated everybody with in their feelings. And I was not budging because I felt I was telling him the truth, and he wasn't budging because he felt he was telling me the truth. I'm like, okay, hey, you're a grown man now. You're about to be 20, so yeah, it's all good. And in because he's a writer as well, he's so many things, but an amazing writer. And he came back and he gave me this 2-page letter. I won't lie, I didn't want to read it because I'm like, I don't even know. I wasn't upset, but you know when you argue with somebody where you stand your ground and then you tell them what your belief is and why you're saying what you're saying, and him too. And again, I don't try to tell my kids I'm the parent, so you don't, you don't. I don't do that. I welcome what they say most of the times. And when he wrote me that letter, it meant a lot to me because normally they just write me things in my birthday cards and stuff, but he wrote a letter, and it meant a lot to me to hear his side. And like he was saying, sometimes it's better to just say it than take time to write the letter because the letter might not work for everybody. So that's literally how a letter to parents, because I got to see or hear or read how he felt about not just that but things. And I got to know that, okay, because I'm thinking this way might not even be what he's thinking. So there was some clarity from that letter. And that's how the genesis of a letter to parents, because sometimes we think it's our way or the highway, but we don't know it all, and we have to understand our kids to get to know it all. So I will let him be the one to talk. So Blue, lay it on us. So my understanding of a letter to parents is a word to parents, words for parents, for us to know, right? So lay it on us, parents, singles, everybody grab your pen and paper. Blue, lay it on us. A letter to us, we're listening. Go ahead. I'll be quiet. I have my pen. I'm writing. All right. Go
All
ahead.
right, so actually, I use a word to parents. I actually have two words. Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
go. It's an acronym that I just made today. I won't lie, but the
Let's
points,
go. Okay.
yeah, the points have. I mean, the points form themselves over time. Well, form themselves in the hands of God, I would say. But they're really like solid. I just what I have to share with you. I'm no parent professional. I've never been a parent in my life before, but I'm on the receiving end. I can see. I'm on the end. You guys act and we receive. As a kid, we receive, and I can see everything that y'all do. I can actually, speaking as a kid, we can see everything that y'all do. We can see more than you think we do, always. And so I think what we have to say in turn, what we can give you back in turn, is just as useful. Uh, yeah. So I want you guys to do something. I have my notes right here. You see my iPhone. It's an acronym. Let's go. Actually, is an acronym. LETSGO. Okay.
All
So
right.
I want you to, I don't know, go in your reminders, go in your notes, and start like make one line for each one. It's these 6 letters. Let's go. Listen, expect, talk, space, uh, uh, give, and the last one is weird. Ogre. Ogre like Shrek. I'll explain everything. Every couple minutes, I'll just elaborate each on each letter, and
Wow.
hopefully, you're gonna be blessed because
All right.
I think every point is really good. But
Wow. So
yeah,
I like, just go right into it. Let's go. So let's go is the acronym for what he's about to share. So grab your pen and paper. That's our tip already. I don't even have any tip anymore. Let's go.
hmm.
That's it.
Those of you who have iPhones, I like the reminders app. You can just circle. they have like a dot for each point. But if you have Samsung, you guys are the lower class
We don't we
anyway.
don't we don't care about your opinion about
You
Samsung.
y'all are the
Just go
lower
ahead.
class anyway. We don't really. I think just throw away the phone. I won't lie. But yeah. So the first point is to listen, parents. My first point in my letter to you is to listen. And as you heard mommy say earlier, uh, in the argument we mentioned that we got into, it felt like there's two sides and we're coming at each other. She thinks she's right. I think I'm right. I don't know if you've ever heard of that saying of what would happen. It's a question. What would happen when an unstoppable force meets an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? And like there's so much like that's a very interesting situation to think about. You don't know what's gonna happen. Both sides have like a thing going for them and they both like I mean, hopefully, mommy, when you were arguing with me, I hope you thought you were like completely right, believed in yourself 100%. Because I know I thought I was, and it turned out to be wrong. But the tension, the all of that, nothing good is gonna come out of it if we don't respect the other side. To, I don't know how best to say. Simply listen. Simply listen. We have something to say. Um, we see you guys give speeches. I mean, you give long speeches sometimes. I won't lie. So does my grandmother. So does my dad sometimes. So like everybody has something to say. Even look, Ariel, my the third. There's five of us. The third one, she has quite a lot to say. I won't lie. Like, please, Ariel, it's genetic from you. But um, you might shut her down if you don't listen in turn. Like we're always talking to her. She always like does something, but it's if I didn't listen to you, then I wouldn't really grow. I wouldn't understand anything you're saying. I wouldn't. I don't know. What do you think about listening?
So, first of all, I appreciate you doing that. To the fact that for the topic today, a letter to parents, you created an acronym. So, for those who are just coming in, our guest Blue, he's talking about a letter to parents. And in the letter to parents, he said, well, before I say anything, everybody grab a pen and paper.
Yes,
He said
please.
the acronym he created for this was Let's Go. And each letter, so mm, which means let's go. And to me, when I hear let's go, it's a teamwork, right? So, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah says, please tell my mom this. So Blue created let's go. So L he says is for listen. And we talked about that too. You have to we as parents, we have to listen to the kids. We can't just talk. We have to listen and understand, not just hear them. For me, I have five kids. Let me tell you, when I go out and come back, at least three of them are talking to me at the same time. And then the other day, Fire asked me, I think she said, Mommy, am I? She said something. She asked me a question that was really silly. And I said, yes. I wasn't listening to her. A previous show, I said it. So I love that you said that because it's true. If you were not listening to me and I wasn't listening to you, then there wouldn't have been that respect created to be able to understand what that person is saying. And there's something you said to me 2 days ago when we went to look at your place, and he said that I don't know if you shared that, but he said we are children. We are not just like quote unquote like furniture or something. It's not just to give birth to us and leave us there. We will grow, and you just tell us what to do. Just keep telling us. Just keep talking at us. Talking not instead of talking to us, you're talking at us, and he wasn't saying it to me, but he was saying it as was on one of the topics and one of the topics that or one of the things that you would share. So I appreciate you saying that because I also, yeah, Fa is the one after Blue, and she's the moderator here. She asked me, "Mommy, what day is tomorrow?" And I said yes. In my mind, in that moment, I wasn't paying attention, so whatever. All three kids talking to me, yes, 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 yeah, yeah. I didn't hear a word. So for the let's go, Listen, parents who are listening, even kids, you guys try to listen to us too because we have a lot on our hands. As much as you're talking to us today, I want to also appeal to you guys to also listen to us. As you and it's teamwork. Parenting parenting is teamwork within you guys and us, but it's about you guys right now. I'm sorry, we already have like 11 minutes left.
You will
But
have letter to kids later. You can have that later. But this is our time.
okay,
Just
sorry.
calm down.
Okay. Oye is over here talking about her mom.
Hey.
All right, we got it. We
So
got it.
even when it's done, please listen to us.
Listen. Okay.
Like
All right.
Ariel, I promise you, my sisters and I can go on. If you let us talk, we'll just keep going. We can talk about anything.
Yep. All
And
right.
it's dumb, but when you do listen, it gives us that precedent. Give us a. It's like give us a chance. Let us say what we have to say, and then as we grow up, we realize like half of the stuff we said was dumb, and we can really condense it down. We can condense it down and say useful things. Errol will speak for 5 minutes on something that really deserves 20 seconds. Like I just came back from being outside. She has no idea where I've been. She comes back and I come back inside. She's like, "Hey, Blue. So yesterday we went out to the park and I got really tired, almost passed out. And if I was going up the ramp, and yeah, and next time we're gonna ride to the gas station and get water. Next time, da 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 da." What did I take away from? What can I say? But okay, but I still listen. I make it a point every time to listen to my sister because I know growing up, I'm not gonna lie, everybody else was busy, so who could listen to me? And that precedent of setting that precedent of being there for us, even in our dumbest moments. I will say again, dumbest moments. Kids can be like, I'll just, I won't go too hard on us, but I'm just trying to like give you parents some leeway, some
All right.
fight on inside. But
All right.
even in our slowest moments, you're setting an example that we can fall back on when it's our turn to lead
Oh,
in
wow.
whatever situation.
Wow. Okay.
Um, yeah.
All
So
right. We got it. We got it. Parents, we get it. We get it. Let's listen to you guys.
every
All right.
parent
Let's
is
go.
sighing right now, shaking their fist at me. I know you are. You guys
All
can
right.
go and have your own show after this, but
All right. We got it. Let's listen. And you guys to listen to us. All right. Next one. All
yeah.
right.
All right. The next one is Messiah. As I say this, expect, please. You guys already expect a lot of us. I will say, thank you for that. Continue to expect. I'm sorry, kids. This is a win for the parents. Uh, you keep us on our toes when you set goals for us. Uh, I'm not saying like we'll meet every expectation, but I mean, and yes, give us independence to some degree, but still like still expecting something from us gives us like you give us room to do things. You give us a place to go because even giving orders in a sense is allows us freedom. Surprise, surprise. You give us freedom, give us orders, but you don't tell us exactly how to do something. You're giving us the freedom, like to determine how we're gonna do that thing. Like if you just say wash plates, I say that's an expectation that you said that the kid should wash plates, and you don't say exactly when or how. They have the freedom to do it all day, and eventually the plates gets washed. The order is satisfied, and they've proven themselves that they are responsible. But be easy on the expectation. Be easy on the orders. I say because uh, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm Ariel's translator, but I'm gonna bring her up again. She had this one moment where I know she complained to me about it. Sorry, Ariel, if you're watching, but you asked her to wash plates, and she was already going to wash the plates, but that puts her off. Like it turns her off from washing the plates, kind of.
Ha. Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
she has the. It's already in her heart. It's already in her to be responsible.
I'm not in her heart.
Yeah, but
I said
okay.
wash
You told
plates.
her once to wash the plate.
Uh-huh.
You told her once to wash the plates. I mean, thanks for the reminder, but I mean, I don't know. Give her till end of day. I don't know. I feel like you waited. Who knows? 20 minutes. You still haven't washed plates. You still haven't washed plates. This is how you just. I don't think you speak like that, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just
So
saying.
if I have to add to that, if you allow me to add to that, let
No,
me
let's
share.
have to let's have to kids. Let's have to kids. This is our time. This is our time.
So let me say, go and wash plates, and then you'll be on your phone. See, oh yeah, oh yeah, say that
You know what I'm
makes sense
saying? You
so
know what I'm
much.
saying?
Hey, oh, okay, so I'm not alone, right? At least parents, let's high five. So when
Parents,
I say
please.
go wash plate, okay, sorry. When I say go wash plates, in my mind, I'm saying right now, I don't want to go downstairs. You're on your phone laughing with your friends, sharing jokes and laughing at social media, and the plates are there. It doesn't make sense to any. I mean, parents, you guys help me. Does it make sense? But I understand. So let's trust you guys and set that expectation that you will do it at your own time. So that means there has to be letter to children. There has to be letter to children. No problem.
I will not
Next
take
letter.
you for that. You
They
can
go.
bring Ian or
They go.
something.
They go. Keep going. Keep going. T. T.
So
Oh yeah, I see you. Be going. All
if
right.
you want to address us playing on our phones before we do the chores that you already told us that we'll do
Oh,
and that we
let's say
said
that
we will
first.
do, then you can address it in my next point. T for talk.
Who
I'm
was the
sorry, this
first
is
one?
another win for the parents. It seems.
So T is what now for talk.
Talk.
So
For talk.
listen,
As in talk to
expect,
us.
and then now talk.
Yes,
Okay.
now you can talk to us. First listen. Oh, I mean the
Uh-huh.
order for all of these things is kind of weird, but I there's a reason L is at the top. Sometimes y'all don't listen, I won't lie. Not gonna lie. Y'all don't listen sometimes. But I will give you a chance
Letter to kids. The
to
next show is
talk.
letter to kids.
What are the kids? I'm going to school in 7 days. I won't be here for that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Um talk.
So T for talk. Okay.
Yeah. And you guys, I know you love to do that. Speeches and uh speeches, just really speeches. But
Advice, plenty
this is
advice. I advise
okay,
you guys.
sure, advice.
Even
Advice,
here, I say,
sure.
mommy, I don't like these speeches.
Sure, advice, sure advice. But I mean talk like be open. I don't know, be vulnerable with us. Kind of collab. Let us see you fall a little bit. I know that's worrying. I know that's like nerve wracking for us to allow us to see you weak. But uh-huh, uh-huh. Thank you. We have two ears and one mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we talk. Parents, are you taking notes? Auntie, auntie, get that let's have the kids. Fa and I will go on vacation. There won't be a moderator. Sorry. It's okay.
Be going. Talk. T talk. We're listening.
Um, talk. Be open with us. Collapse in front of us a little bit. Let us see you weak. We know you're not superheroes. We know you're not everything you seem to be. At least we can tell. Or at least at some point, eventually we'll be able to see that. And if you're abusing that time until we realize it, I don't know how you abuse it because, well, I can't give you an example of how I'm not a parent, but when we do finally realize it and we realize you're not a superhero, we have to now wonder, okay, so when we become parents, we're not superheroes either. How do we fake it like we are? No, be that, I like Iron Man. I like the way he is in the Marvel movies. He's in the suit and everything, but he's just a regular guy. He's not like bold chested like Superman or whatever. He's cracking jokes. He gets hurt while he's in the armor. His suits break down. We gotta binge Iron Man again, though, but his suits break down, and he loses people. He doesn't win every fight. He's not Superman. He's not like just broken naturally. He's a man. He's a person, and I think that it should be the same with parents too. That's how you guys should come off. I know some parents who can be do strong buddy, like they don't budge. Nothing phases them. I'm a
I'm
I'm
tough.
I'm tough. Like I got this. I'll really be looking at them like to me what it seems like. It doesn't seem like you got this. It just makes me confused. Like sometimes it's like, are so when are you happy? When are you mad? Uh, Do you cry? If
This
I
is
don't
this is
see
this
you
is
cry,
generally right. This is generally.
this
You're
is
talking about
generally. This
those
is
parents that
generally.
do strong yash. Okay,
Generally. General.
okay.
General. Mm, yes.
You can do the Nigerian accent. General. Those parents that are doing
General.
strong yash. Okay. I hope you know
General.
me. Oh. I hope you know me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, talk not just with words, with behavior. I don't know how. Okay, one thing is jokes. My mom tells a lot of jokes. I love that about her. She uh and really, so can I say really dumb jokes? Can I get away with this? Like
Yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
really they're like dad jokes, but mom jokes.
I'm
And
not always funny, but I laugh. I laugh at my own joke. Like I said, when I crack those dumb jokes, if the if the joke is not as funny for you, that means the problem you have is more than my joke. I always say that. Okay, they say language, ma'am. Okay, but sorry, strong bots.
then
I say yeah, sorry. I changed it to
you
bots.
said it again, but
Sorry, but but go ahead. We have 41 seconds left. Let's go.
in the show.
Yeah, we'll go over, but that's fine. Sorry, go
Oh,
ahead. Oh, we're
okay.
laughing
Oh,
and talking.
sorry.
That's fine. So we have so let's go is the acronym for today's show, and I love it a lot. If you guys love it, let's definitely put if our guest is really hitting all the nails on the head, even though we're laughing, let's make sure it's serious, right? These are kids talking to us. So he said, let's listen. Let's what was E again? Expect. Set the expectation. Let them be who they are when we give them instructions in whatever way. And then T was to talk. Let's talk to them, not at them. Let's talk to them, telling jokes. Sometimes you can talk with your body language, like he was saying. We don't have to act like we are superheroes and all that. Yes, we can be superheroes, but guess what? Whoops, sorry. That's the time that scene is over. Oh, this means sorry. All right. So yes, you can be superheroes. We are saving the world and all that, but behind that, we're still human beings. So let's be human. Tell jokes, crack jokes. Don't be strong body and act like nothing phases you. You don't laugh. You don't smile. You don't. Like be human is what he's saying. So that's part of the talk. Thank you so much, Blue. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
And I'll remind, just a reminder again, I'm not a parent, so it's not, and I know we're all laughing and joking around and stuff, but it's not going to be as funny when you actually get in that fight with your kid, when they seriously piss you off, and vice versa. So I hope these notes will serve you in that time of need, where you can really just think on, when you always question yourself. I say always question if you're right or not in the situation. Your jokes are funny, Auntie. No, no doubt. I'll laugh. Wait, like the jokes when parents tell jokes.
Yeah, she said, yeah, you guys should laugh about our own dry jokes because we laugh at you guys' dry ones as well. But go
You
ahead.
tell
Go
dry
ahead.
jokes.
And
Don't tell.
sometimes you guys,
You tell.
Your Gen Z joke and things like that. Yesterday, I was cracking up something. I was saying something to Far. She did not get it, but it was funny. And I tried 5 times, just like you guys said. Mommy, that was hilarious, bro, bro. I don't
You're
get
the
it.
one who
Anyway,
comes out of nowhere like, "Hey, W Riz," out of no context. No context. Who
getting
taught you this?
sturdy, getting sturdy.
Stop. Stop. Who taught you
Anyway,
this?
all right, you guys, all right, go ahead.
Yo. Um. Always question. Always question yourself after an argument, because they don't really need to happen. No argument ever really needs to happen. Whatever point you're trying to get through, when y'all are can be communicated uh, without you know.
Yeah, yeah,
So
it's screaming at you guys a bit with
yeah,
attitude. Be there,
yeah.
be there.
So always question. Always
Chai. See what director says putting her mouth. Hey God. Letter to parents.
yeah.
Letter to kids. I will bring men, fathers and mothers inside this here. It has to be a whole panel. See what look who asked moderator to talk. Moderator put it there. She said, you guys
Brought the mod in. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Papi, that's it. They'll say bruh. Bruh waiting. What is after the bruh? Bruh waiting. Is he brother? Is he bra? Is he BRA? Is he a bra we're wearing? Is he bruh? Even Ian now say when I say bring come on, stop that, he'll be like, bruh. And then they laugh. What? See that he's laughing. Bruh.
Uh,
Bruh.
it works.
Bro. Anyway, sorry. You guys go ahead. Oh yeah, what's the next one? We're way out of time.
All right. All right.
But go ahead.
Um.
So S.
Space. Give me some
Wow.
space. You know,
Chai.
off my back, please, a little bit. Not
Chai.
in thigh. I don't mean to disrespect though, but I mean like,
No, at least
give it.
no. This is an open. Yeah, we're learning. We're learning.
Okay.
Yeah, we're learning. So space. All right.
Um, I feel like I think this is my favorite point. I could have saved it for last, but the last one is pretty good. But this is my favorite point personally because I watched a video that a couple weeks ago, and it's just stayed with me. I haven't had to go back to the video because it's such a hard hitting point. This pastor was talking. He was going over the families of Genesis, so like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, their families, and he was going over like Abraham leaving inheritance for Isaac and stuff. And the most important point I think he made was that like kids have to be independent at some point. Y'all are not always going to be there for us. One point, we're not going to have you, and we can distract ourselves in this life. We can pretend like there's more important things that are happening right now, but ultimately, that's where we're all heading. Is uh, a point when we don't have you, and I think the most important thing you can give us is room to fend for ourselves, room to come up on our own. Like, yeah, give us that chance to. I think the kids are just wiser than you think, Auntie. You know what I'm saying? We got it honest. Sorry. Um, Space. So give us some space.
Okay.
Give us a chance to prove ourselves to you and to ourselves. We don't self confidence doesn't is not naturally born, or maybe it is. Some people just have like crazy courage, crazy energy, but it can be built up even further. It's a learned. I think it's a learned behavior, self confidence. And so the more we do things on our own, the more we are, the more we believe we can do more things on our own. Like I'm gonna change my name soon, and my mom has been insisting that I do the process myself. And low key, I'm it's one thing to be. It's on one side I'm kind of lazy. I won't say I'm lazy. I reject that, but I've been lazy. But I'm also excited to fill out the forms and go and check the websites, to go and like go to government websites myself because I know in the future I'm gonna be doing that myself anyway. Like she's not even gonna be anywhere near me to help me with that stuff. So the independence is really important, and you guys should realize that. I hope you do already and continue to respect it. Let's go to point G, which
I
is
will not able to talk about S. Go ahead.
what's wrong with S?
No,
She's scary.
no, I was just joking. But no, I honestly respect. I love the let's go thing. I couldn't have come up with that myself. But the
Mm,
S part is true. Sometimes we can be on you guys like because of what we think. Whoa, who's in the house? Are you kidding? Cubs Den, Cubs Den. Hey, so Oye, welcome. Vivian, welcome. My moderator, Fa, you're amazing. Papi, which is Saki, my amazing brother. Thank you so much.
oh,
Cubs,
Pops.
then welcome, everybody. Let just to stop you there so I can welcome everybody. Welcome, thank you, Cubs. Then Happy New Year. Oh my goodness, it's been a long time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. How's the
Mm,
family? Hope you guys are good. This is an amazing conversation. Blue is talking about letter to parents, and he created an acronym. Let's go. When I hear let's go, I'm thinking about let's go as a team. Let's go as a team. So parents are here listening. So he's at the letter, he just finished letter S. So let's go was for listen, expect, talk. S was to give them space. And now I'm excited to hear GO. And I will close the show and we're gonna appreciate Blue. But before he goes to G and O, can we put some fire, some hearts, some hand clapping, some attaboy, some this is really good. All the kids in the house, I'm like, yes, somebody spoke for us, our spokesperson. On our way done. On our way done. But this is amazing.
I put L in the letter to parents, but there won't be an L in letter to kids.
Double L Riz. No, sorry. All right, go ahead.
Are you guys seeing this?
Sorry. Go
Huh.
ahead. Go ahead. Yay!
One moment. Right. Wait. Say that again. Double L Riz.
Double L Riz.
Define that. Define double L Riz.
Uh, Double L. Double loser win. Riz. Anyway, go ahead. Please go ahead. All right, let's go to G.
All right. G. Give freely.
Wow.
I'll call that another word for that is grace. Like
Whoa.
just do things for us. I know certain people who don't do things for us. Don't worry, you don't fall in that line. But I can say I'm not saying this anywhere in the house, but I mean like everywhere. I've seen parents who aren't uh graceful, who don't just give randomly. And what I mean by give is like sometimes give us what we want. Give us what we need. Good things. And I don't mean like, oh, you've been wanting this wolves from me. I don't mean that. I mean
Say that again. Say that again. When you say I go was you, that's what he's
you've been
explaining.
wanting
When you
this
want to
wolves and
was,
well, just wolves here. Give you what you want. No, I don't mean that. I mean like let me be bold. Give us our Xbox Series X's, our PS5s. Give us uh occasional. I know every kid has that. Uh, at least if you grow up here, we're driving home from school or something, or we're driving around, and you just count all the fast food restaurants as they go by, and everybody's wishing they could just have like Chick-fil-A or something, or get lemonade, or get ice cream milkshake, something like that. Sometimes just surprise us, give us what we want, show us like, wow, I didn't have to do anything for this grace, because that's how our Father works. He gives us things that we don't we don't deserve out of love. Um, yeah, grace.
wow. This is yours. So you were hiding
You were
all this. You were hiding all this wisdom from not wanting to pre-rehearse or rehearse rather. I love it. I love it. So give you guys grace.
and you'd be surprised. Surprises. Another thing I heard from a pastor is surprises win wars. Go and look at
So let's be shocking people. Give you shock. We want to shock on now. Shock.
surprises win wars. You will shut us up. We can't say anything when you just got us something that we really like. We can't. What's How are we gonna mess that up? If you want to keep getting good things, we'll stay in your favor.
Wow.
Surprises win wars, and not just like family wars. I mean, go and look at any like it's a literal military strategy. Just surprise somebody, something they wouldn't expect. Some of those sometimes just be humble or uh, honest with us. Be honest with us. Be humble. Come down. I don't mean come down to the kids level, but like come down from your high horse,
Wow.
holier than thou type uh, attitude, or more authoritative than thou. I don't know how to a better way to put that, but you know what I mean. Like come down a little bit. When we see that you're not so unreachable, it's comforting. Hey,
Be talking. Be talking. Look at you. After you finish the G, then we'll address that. Oh my goodness. You guys see that? Do you guys see that?
I'm done now. She just did the G.
Sorry. Go ahead.
G. She just did the G.
She just did the G. Oh my goodness. I have finished. Finish what you're saying, and then we'll address that. Oh my gosh.
And you're blessed. I think she'll bless you today. She's listening.
Wow. Are you done with the G?
Yeah.
All right. So before we address what you said about G, thank you so much, Vivian, for super sticker. I try not to promote that when we're doing our show, but it's what promotes the show. It's what gives us income. It's what shows that we're doing something right. And then you said G, Grace gave, and she's giving us. She's giving. She's giving. The giving is giving. God bless you as you have blessed us. So would God replenish your pockets. Everybody who's here, you've given us your time. God will replenish your time, replenish your pockets as well. Thank you so much, so much. Thank you. Thank you. She gave us a super sticker. Super sticker means somebody bless you. It's like offering. Offering time is blessing time.
Mm,
Hey. All right. Sorry. All right. All right. Offering time is blessing time. Thank you so much. All right. Last one. Unfortunately, but fortunately, last but not the least.
this one is free. No, the acronym is not free. It's like it's a free point. I just threw it in there. I just thought maybe this is one that you guys will remember, or maybe space will be. But oh, as in ogre, as in Shrek. You're confused. Why would I throw Shrek in here randomly? I mean, be really abase yourself. Like, just be green. Like, be can you can be ugly with us. You can be ugly. It's the
Mm,
same kind of message I've been sending with the other points. Like, come down, collapse. That you don't have
mm.
to. You don't have to be. You don't have to. You don't have to have the Iron Man suit on all the time. Let's see the man,
Wow.
the woman underneath. Let's show us that it's okay for us to like be ourselves when it's time. Because we're gonna be parents too one day. Again, we're gonna be parents too one day, and we need to know how to do it. And you are the only look we have. We know that this is not your first, or sorry, yes, it is your first time around. Actually, my mom, tell them a story of like when you had me. Some of the it was wild, wild.
That would be another time story.
Really?
I love it. But I no finish and then I can kind of
Okay,
conclude and
okay.
everything.
Um, well, there isn't much to it. Just it's it's like by I don't remember how the movie ended completely, but I think it was like the princess that Shrek saved. Uh, she became an ogre, and she stayed as she was pretty, but then she became an ogre like Shrek was. She became green like him, and they were both green together, and that was even more attractive to him than, or that was even more like they got along better when they were both green, when they were both like each other, when they could recognize something in each other, than when uh, she was like the perfect girl, perfect princess or whatever. So it's like this. We can apply this to our parent-child relationship. I don't think I scared too badly. Hmm. Scored too badly. No, Auntie, hear me.
I I I I don't think we scored too badly. I mean, I, are you done? Are you done
Yeah,
with
yeah,
your
yeah,
points?
yeah.
Wow. So Blue, thank you so much for gracing us with your. I told you guys when this boy comes on, my kids are sometimes they are reserved. Well, I don't know. Sometimes they are reserved, like me. We're reserved. Well, I'm not reserved. We're reserved, but then we're all over the place, and then we're reserved, and then we're fun and all that good stuff. And I see my kids that they're all little. I said they're all five of me's or five me little me's. And if you're just joining, you know what the topic is: letter to parent. And Blue just gave us letters. He just gave us the letter, which is let's go. And let's go, meaning listen, expect, talk, give them space, give, be graceful, or show them grace, like God gives us grace. And then ogre, if you watch what's it called again? You know the movie? Shrek.
Shrek.
If you ever watched Shrek, it was this big green thing, an ogre, that he looked ugly, but he was lovely inside. So the ogre, what he meant by that last one was just being real. If we can be vulnerable, yes, we are parents, but we're still human beings. We're still human beings. So come down from our high horse and really be real. Like some parents don't cry in front of their kids or don't show some part of their kids because they feel like no, they shouldn't see that part. We're humans. We go to the bathroom, we drink water, we're sad, we're happy, all that good stuff. So, Blue, fantastic job. You're my child, but you inspire me. If I haven't told you that before, you inspire me how you do your things, how smart you are, how you take up challenges, how you own up to your mistakes or whatever it is. You inspire me. You're not perfect, neither am I, but I'm proud to say I'm your mother. I'm telling the whole world, I'm proud to say I'm your mom. I didn't tell you what to say. I tried to. You shut me out. And then you deliver this amazing, amazing show for me today, for us today. We took a picture, all six of us, them and me. And I mean, honestly, for all the parents here, please give him some words of encouragement. Tell him how fantastic he did. See, now he's now shy. He's gone from his talk to now trying to be all shy. Show your dimples. Be proud. What's there? You did an amazing job, and I'm proud of you. Like I said, thank you for this. This for me is a lesson too, because I need to know how to listen and then expect you guys to do stuff without just like always on your back, and then talk to you guys, not at you guys. Give you guys space, do the giving, explain if I'm not giving, and then give you grace. Like you said, you compare that to God gives us what we don't deserve. So we should give you guys sometimes just giving, surprise you guys. Like you said, surprise does what? Surprise.
Hmm?
You said surprise, something like
Surprises win wars.
surprises wins words, wars. Now, wow, between my Nigerian accent and American accent, I could combine
Hey.
everything, join them. But honestly, this was amazing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate. Oh, Father, I appreciate you, my audience, for being here. That's Vivian and welcome to the building. Welcome. I'm saying what comes then does for I think. Welcome in the building, but welcome to the studio. Welcome so much. Welcome Vivian. Welcome Anne. Welcome my moderator for always being there. Welcome. Who else came in? Papi, that's Saki, my cousin, my brother. Who else came in? Miss Cobbs, then. You are amazing. Thank you. It's been a while. Justina, welcome. You are so amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Who else came in? Who did I miss? Who did I miss? I hope I didn't miss anybody. But Onyinye, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. You guys make this all worth it. You guys are amazing. Jenny out again. Thanks. Like, subscribe, and share this. Every parent needs to hear this. You guys share this because I want it to get to 100 views. In fact, I want to get to 1,000 views. Share and let every parent know so we can parent better. When we do our own letter to kids, it will be different. But for this one, we can parent better. We know how our parents parented us. They didn't know any better. But now we know better. And the more we are able to talk to our kids and we listen to them and do all that Blue has said, guess what? We will be better parents. Like Vivian said, she didn't score too bad. I didn't score too bad either. I'm not doing badly, but it's good to know where you stand. But what do they say? When you know better, what do? You do better. Definitely go to my channel, scroll to where it says live, go to this show, and comment. Say it was good. Give Blue some praises. He is going back to school next week. Guys, please pray for him to have a phenomenal year. Onyinye is going back as well. Let all the kids that are going back to school have a phenomenal, blessed, and favored, safe year in Jesus' name. I'm sorry, I'm a Christian. I can't say anything. I can't use any other one. But thank you all so much. Who did I miss? If I missed you, you know I love you. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and show everything everybody's saying before we leave. Thank you so much, Blue. You are simply a handsome and amazing human being. When
Thanks.
I say handsome, why did he?
Thanks.
All right. Thank you guys all so much. Make sure to like. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Anne came. Did I say thank you to Anne already? Thank you so much. I think. I hope all the kids are blessed and highly favored. Yes, that's what Vivian said. Thank you so much, Jenny out. God bless you. Thank you for the super chat, the super sticker. God bless you. We still take super stickers. So you can send. You can even take Zsif. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye bye. Bye, you guys. Jenny out. See you on the next show.